everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're continuing Genshin Impact. Where did these leaves come from? So, in the last episode we started the Science of the Canopy tribe quest. And today we're going to be picking up where we left off last time. But before we continue, so this is where we have the quest. It's over here. But I was on my way to get this waypoint, so let's do that first. And also, I think I saw a chest somewhere. Did I? Oh yes, I did. Alright. We are recording, everything's good. Alright.
Alright, you asked for it. This fast. Busted. Shine down. That was quick.
Hi. Also, Barbara, you could heal a little bit. Here we go. Yes.
I should treasure this good fortune.
Aww. Campground. Alright, anyways. Onwards. That direction is where we have all kinds of stuff. Can I blow those guys up from all the way up here? I mean, at least I could blow those up so that I don't get blown up when I'm there. I think I did something. I think I did kill one of them, yeah. That's cool. Hi. Where did your friend go?
Quietly now.
Oh, you teleported?
There is no escape. Today is a lucky day.
That's one way to do it. Use your surrounding to your advantage. Alright, so that's lower down. Let's check what's here. Oh, right, those are the Sealies of this place. Oh no, I'm gonna get distracted again. See, are you gonna allow me? I got the views. So I want to go there. You want me to go there. Can I go across once I've done that? You know what? I'm gonna go here first. Wait, which one is higher? I should probably grab this because this is higher technically. Hi, is that your home?
So all full of valuables and a trove of potential clues.
So all of those pretty pictures I've seen, those are like Sealy homes. Oh, I like that, but also, oh, then they go away and then there's no more pretty pictures. Ooh, there we go. Let's grab this. What? Spores of repose. Become attached to you when you indwell special spirit scones or use special quillgrass sigils. Within a certain radius, you can use each spore to create a leaf of repose when jumping or attacking in mid-air. Be careful though, for leaves created this way will disappear after a while. Oh. Okay. Also this. Temple of Ancient Forebearers. Cool, I got that. See, now it looks like there was one of those things up there. Hi, cutie. I'm not gonna run there. I'm just seeing a shiny and I grab. What do we have here? Oh! I'm not here. I'm not here. You saw nothing. Are you guarding a chest? Yes, you are.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry. I don't want to do this.
Shine down.
You're cute.
I shall treasure this good fortune.
This is sad. Need to have Noelle here to grab all of those. Oh, and now I'm here. Okay, let's go to here. Let's go continue the quest. I like the purple color. Hello.
Traveler? Paimon?
Kinich.
Kinich! Fancy meeting you here. We've actually been looking for you.
Hi there, nice to see you again.
I'll get straight to the point. I hear you accepted a proposal from Elder Trinidad.
To be the flame bearer, yes. We practiced earlier.
Oh, the, Turnfire Knight, you mean. You were still his first choice. It's just... Oh, jeez. It's not what it looks like, promise.
Chill, it's cool. I only mention it because there's something you should know. And I suspect Elder Trinidad hasn't been completely forthcoming with you. His true intention is to resolve the Mountain King problem once and for all.
Once and for all? You mean this'll be the last Turnfire Knight ever?
Then you really should do it.
That's right. He wants to use you to send the Mountain King to the Night Kingdom.
This is gonna be a huge boss fight.
To the Night Kingdom? You mean...
To his death.
Whoa, 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 are you serious right now? You shouldn't go blurting out accusations like that. It could get you in trouble.
Too blunt? Okay. I'll phrase it more gently. There is potentially a possibility that Elder Trinidad may be hoping that during the course of the ceremony, you kill the Mountain King dead.
Thanks. That's a lot better.
But that's ridiculous. He told us the Mountain King is a living symbol of your tribe's glory.
And that glory comes at a price.
Oh, that's right. The Mountain King is a living symbol of our glory, but even this glory comes at a price. Ah, yes, and Nana wasn't the first.
Is it because of his companion, Nana?
Mm-hmm. She likely won't be the last to lose her life either.
Still, is killing the Mountain King really the only way? It seems so extreme.
How does he plan to kill him?
The Mountain King is a unique case when it comes to abyssal contamination. It's eaten away at him for so long that it has consumed him entirely, and the damage is irreversible. That evil power has both driven him insane and kept him alive over the centuries. So, to look at it one way, once it's completely purged from his body, the Mountain King will finally be able to rest in peace. In past ceremonies, we've only purged around half of the abyssal power. This was to strike a balance. To keep him alive, but also keep him asleep.
Trinidad didn't say anything about how much power he wanted us to purge, but he did say there were some more details to go over before the ceremony.
Then it sounds like you'll know for sure soon enough.
If he really asks us to kill the Mountain King, what should we do?
I think we're a little out of our depth here. Is it too late for us to back out?
I know this must come as quite a shock, so I suggest you act like you didn't hear anything for now. But would you have time to visit the chief after your meeting with Elder Trinidad? I'd like to make a deal with you.
What kind of deal?
One that comes at a very reasonable price. I'm sure you have plenty of other questions, but we can talk more later.
Okay, we'll be there.
Good. See you soon.
Kinich Steel. Look, he's dancing. Oh, oh my god. I would love to just lie around here in this kind of a place just to read a book and have coffee. To me, that's life. I just want to chill. Hello, Doctor. Hi.
Ah, mighty Outlanders, you have returned. Did you have a good rest?
Yes.
It was, pretty good, yeah.
Glad to hear it. Things are progressing very smoothly on my end. Many of the elders have heard of your heroic deeds, including the chief. They all speak very favorably of you. There are still those who insist that the ceremony should be performed by the bearer of the Malipo name. But they're just stuck in the past. We need to move with the times.
I'm still one of those who insists that the ceremony should be performed by the bearer of the Maliboni.
Plus, Kanish doesn't want to do it anyway.
Exactly. So now, it's time for us to discuss the finer details of the ceremony. We covered the fire lighting part of the proceedings yesterday. The next part is the purification of the Mountain King.
Sorry, I'm thinking, should I have a pillow to support my back? I feel like my back is not supported enough. Give me a sec. Oh yeah, that is so much comfier. All right. Purification of the Mountain King. How does that work?
It's quite simple. You just need to use the sacred flame. We've done it plenty of times before, and it's always very routine. I'm sure you won't have any problems.
I'm sure I won't. I'm sure I won't be tossed into a huge boss fight.
One point I'd like to stress, though, is that you need to burn away as much of the abyssal energy as you possibly can. The more we dispel, the longer the Mountain King will remain asleep.
So kill him.
Asleep, huh?
Precisely. In previous years, the Flame Bearer has often been unable to dispel a sufficient amount of abyssal energy. That's the only reason why we have to perform the ceremony on a regular basis. But I understand that you have a lot of experience fighting against the Abyss. And you seemed to wield the sacred flame quite effortlessly yesterday. With your help, I'm optimistic that this time, we can dispel all the remaining abyssal energy from the Mountain King's body, freeing us from this ever-looming threat for many years to come.
Traveler?
Got it. Anything else we need to know?
So this doesn't faze you at all, huh? You clearly have a lot of confidence in yourself. That's really all you need to know. The ceremony is in 3 days. I'll come and fetch you when we're ready. In the meantime, feel free to look around our settlement. It would mean a lot to the elders if you got to know some of our people. And if you wouldn't mind helping them out with a few errands here and there, that would be even better.
So now we have extra errands to run? Maybe we should add a little extra to the price.
Just a humble suggestion, that's all. It will help you gain the respect of our people. And as a mighty hero, I truly believe that's what you deserve. I'll be sticking around over the next few days, so if you have any questions, you know where to find me.
Seems like Kanish was right. We should go meet up with him right away. Emotional support is important.
Excuse me, what? Oh, it's because I have to... Oh. Disable. Okay. But I can do this at the same time. It's just, it was because I had the focused. Okay. Okay. So this should be fine now. I'm not navigating, am I? Nope. There it is. Hi.
Huh. You're here.
Yes.
Kanich, Elder Trinidad said that.
I can tell. It's written on your faces.
Is that the Traveler in Paimon? Forgive me for not being there to welcome you on your arrival. That should have been my duty as chief.
Hello, Chief Wyna.
I only heard the news from Trinidad yesterday, so I asked Kinich to invite you over for a quick chat.
It's our pleasure.
I believe Kinich has already filled you in, so I'll get straight to the point. Firstly, I fully endorse your appointment as flame bearers for the upcoming Turnfire Night.
No one else wants to do it, apparently.
However, I would like to request that you take steps to ensure the Mountain King's safety. Every child of our tribe grows up hearing the tales of our heroes, from Yupanqui the Firebringer to Burkina and the Mountain King who fought against the Abyss. This is our history and our heritage, the source of our pride and the center of our faith. To kill the Mountain King would be to destroy our spirit. I would never be able to face our ancestors in the Night Kingdom. Nana's death was a great tragedy, and I do not blame Trinidad for the actions he has taken. Nevertheless, I cannot allow any harm to come to the Mountain King. The very roots of our identity are at stake. My honored guests, please give this matter your serious consideration.
Is there no solution that would satisfy both sides?
Perhaps there is. But despite all our attempts to contain the situation over the years, we've not found it. Right now, I should like to hear where you stand on this matter.
I'm inclined to honor your request. I'm inclined to honor my agreement with Trinidad. I need some time to mull this over. Let's sneak off to some other tribe tonight. So, we have to pick a side. I'm inclined to honor this guy's request. To try to find another way. Yeah.
Though I sense that your mind is not yet made up, I'm still comforted by your words. There are 3 days left before the ceremony. I hope they will bring you clarity.
So, Kanich, earlier you were saying that.
Let's walk and talk. I'll show you around the tribe.
That works too. Paimon needs to get some air after this.
We've been outside this entire time. Oh, okay. Close.
Kanich, Paimon finally understands why you turned Trinidad down. You knew what he was planning, didn't you? That's why you didn't want to be the flame bearer this time, because it's a double-edged sword. The whole Mora thing was just a sneaky excuse.
Double-edged sword is right. But my response wasn't merely an excuse. To solve this exceptional problem, an exceptional price must be paid.
Are you saying you have a plan?
I'm working on it.
Really? Well, come on then, let's hear it.
In a moment. Didn't you have a question you were about to ask me?
Oh, yeah. What was it again? Oh, right. We need to talk about how he's completely unhinged.
That's a point. Where is he today?
I agree that he has a problem. He needs disciplining, so I hired him a teacher.
My condolences to the teacher.
You got him a teacher? Oh, Paimon would love to see him get scolded for bad behavior. Anyway, moving on. When we ran into a house, he said you two were investigating some abyss thing together. Is that related to the whole Mountain King situation?
Yes, that's the angle I've been working on. I'm a Saurian hunter, but I occasionally hunt the abyss too. One time I was pursuing some purple demonic dogs when I accidentally entered a hidden space.
Oh?
I did some research after the fact. Apparently they're known as beastly rifts, and there are many of them of all different sizes. That's where those purple dogs were coming from.
So...
So, if we can locate one of these beastly rifts, clear the monsters out, and move the Mountain King inside, he'd be able to continue living, but without posing a threat to the tribe.
Whoa, that sounds kinda crazy. Would it really work?
It's not without its risks, of course. There's a lot of unknowns in the equation. For instance, for all we know, a prolonged period inside the rift could make the Mountain King's condition worse. Still, we desperately need something like this, even just as a temporary measure. You've seen the conflict the issue is causing in our tribe for yourselves, and believe me, it's been a long time coming. The chief is adamant about keeping the Mountain King alive, whatever happens.
I can understand. It's less about the Mountain King and more about preserving your culture and heritage.
Yes, but on the flip side, you've got people like Elder Trinidad, who is more concerned about protecting the people he cares about now and into the future. And he has every right to take that view. It's one thing to try and preserve the last remnants of a glorious past, but making your kin pay the price for it? No one can seriously tell them that's a fair trade.
You're right. There's no easy answers here. Let's leave that to one side for a moment and assume we go with your plan. How do you actually intend to find one of these beastly rifts? Because at least in our experience, the dogs open the rifts when they want to attack us, not the other way around.
I think I know a way.
Are you really gonna do this?
You have any better ideas?
Not at the moment, but it just feels like using the power of the Abyss for our own ends isn't gonna end well. After all, the Abyss is what turned the Mountain King into a monster in the first place. People are gonna think you've lost your marbles.
If it doesn't end well, then that's the price we pay. Everything in the world comes at a price. Even when Yupanqui, the Firebringer, stole the Turnfire, it cost him dearly. The Mountain King's erratic outbursts have brought tensions within the tribe to a boiling point. Unless this gets resolved quickly, everyone will be stuck in a stalemate.
All right, so what's this deal you wanted to make with us? We're hardly experts on exploiting abyssal power.
All I need you to do is keep people away from me. I'm getting harassed on a daily basis by people trying to convince me to be the flame bearer. I can't afford to waste all my energy dealing with them.
Okay.
If you help me out, there'll be a gift for you in return.
Ooh, what kind of gift?
Something well worth your while, I'd say.
Okay, but how do we keep people away?
Just keep doing what you've been doing. Integrate yourself with the tribespeople, so everyone comes to terms with the fact that we have a new flame bearer.
Integrate. Ingratiate. I see.
That way, I won't have an endless stream of people coming to beg me to join the ceremony, and I can focus on finding a way to summon the beastly rift. Then, when the day of the ceremony comes, we'll move the Mountain King into his new home.
Still sounds pretty crazy. Even for a daredevil like you, that's dangerous. And even if it works, what if neither Chief Wyna nor Elder Trinidad are happy with it? Have you thought about what you'd do then?
At least the two of them would finally be on the same side of the issue, leaving only me on the opposing side. The tribe needs leaders like them far more than a Saurian hunter for hire like me.
Either way, sounds like there's no Mora in this for you.
Can I take that to mean that we have a deal?
We can give it a try.
For sure. And who knows? Maybe we'll come up with an even better solution to all of this in the next couple of days.
Great. Well, for the next couple of days, please spend some time among the tribe and lend a hand wherever you can. I'm sure everyone will be swept off their feet when they meet our new flame bearer. Good luck to us both.
Hi, Flame Bear. Walk around the tribe the next day. Should I try to go get this one? Navigate. I'm gonna do just a tiny bit of exploring as a detour because I'm crashing, and I think doing something active rather than just watching a cutscene might wake me up a little bit. Before I dive into that, we're gonna continue that. I just want a little bit of wake up time. Hi. Ooh. There's other stuff here too. Well, that worked. Yes, can I help you? Come here. Come here. I don't want to get into the water. It's wet. Come on. Come on. Get in here. Come on. Get in here. You're seriously gonna want to be there.
Take flight.
Aw. I mean, that works.
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated.
Okay. Is that something? No. Alright. Oh, hi. Are you guarding a chest? Oh, of course you are. Hey. Whee!
Illusion shattered. Whirling snow.
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures.
Nice.
Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated.
Oh my god, this is working. Yes! Ooh. You're guarding something there as well. There's also a thing in here somewhere. Ooh, yeah, you. Ooh. I could fly down to unlock that. That should be easy-ish. I see a thingy. I should go turn these in because I've got a lot of these. Ah, I'm stuck in that. Okay.
There is no escape.
Here you go. Ooh. Whee! Ooh, that brings me really far up. Whoa, that's so high. Which is dumb because I was going down. Time to look around. I am gonna find that thing. Whee! Got him.
Take it easy.
Alright. Oh, there's a Sealy in there. There's a chest in there. Oh, there's something in here. That's nothing. I could go get that one. See, I'm doing just a tiny bit of exploration here. Ooh. Oh god, not like that. It works.
Easy money.
I know, right? Don't know where the rest of the treasure went. It's supposed to be one of those here somewhere. Higher up, maybe? Where am I now? Oh, hello, you. Tutorial. Relay balls. Balls? Balls that can be grabbed. Game's words, not mine. by the science of the canopy, using grappling hooks or Yumkasaurus using their own abilities. Once you obtain one, hold to aim and release to fire it. If the ball flies onto the platform of the corresponding color, that platform will activate. Wait, another one? Once relay balls has been thrown into the fixed area of the ball path converter, it will fire the ball in the direction of the converter is facing after charging for a short time. In this process, the ball color will change to that of the converter. Okay, so we need to turn this. Does it matter that there is gates? Also, where do I get a Yumkasaurus? Oh, there's the goodies. They fell far. Oh? Oh, there you are. I'm getting distracted by everything. How do I get up there? I feel like I need to be gliding from somewhere higher up. I really should get back to my quest. I'm getting distracted by a lot of stuff. Okay, you know what? That's enough waking up for me. I'm gonna go deliver these, and then we're gonna continue the quest. I think I woke up enough. Whenever I start getting tired of too many cutscenes, and I start getting tired, just go explore. I have 8 of these, after all. Yay! Thank you. I got a key. Oh, there's a chest in there as well. Anyways, quest. Quest. Oh! 8. Look at that. I needed to wait until the next day. Now there should be a quest.
Task for the day. Meet the tribe's people and take some heat off of Kenichi's back.
That's not what I wanted. Map. Oh yes. Let's go to this one. I really love the vibe of this place, like Natlan as a whole. There was a shiny.
Pony, how can you call the Mountain King a monster?
Because he hurt a lot of people, and look what happened to Nana.
But it wasn't on purpose. The Mountain King is sick, that's all. He's been hurt by the abyss.
That's true, but the fact remains
How can you be so harsh to someone who's sick? If you don't take back what you just said, I don't know if we can carry on being friends.
Toba, Huni, what's wrong?
Huni's saying nasty things about the Mountain King. It's not right. He's our hero.
Once upon a time, maybe, but not anymore.
Hey now, let's not fight. Aren't you best friends?
Yesterday, maybe, but not anymore.
Toba? Fine. I guess my dad is right. Things change, and you just have to accept it and move forward. As of today, our friendship is over. There's no going back.
These two are so gonna be married when they're grown up.
Oh, come on, cut it out, you two. We have some great news to tell you. The Traveler is gonna be the flame bearer for the next Turnfire Night. She's gonna do a beautiful ceremony and cure the Mountain King's illness for good.
What? Really?
Of course, I'm an expert at this stuff.
So that's what my dad wanted to talk to you about?
Sure.
To be fair, from what we saw the other day, you are pretty good at climbing cliffs. Probably just as good as Kanich.
Wait. Speaking of Kanich, where even is that guy?
Oh yeah, good question. Is he not coming to the ceremony anymore? We can get him to come, but if he catches you two fighting again, he won't be happy. He'll be sure to give you both a piece of his mind.
Oh, we can't let that happen. I've never even spoken to him before. I can't afford to make such a bad first impression.
I didn't mean to argue with Toba. All I said was that the Mountain King has done some pretty bad things. He was the one who turned it into a fight.
You two clearly care about each other. The Mountain King can't change that.
Yeah, if you weren't friends, there's no way Toba would have come to look for the baby Saurians with you. All right. Well, because it's the Traveler and Paimon and Kanich, I'm sorry, Toba. I'm sorry for all the mean things I said about the Mountain King. Dad just really misses Nana. And I was really upset that she's gone, too.
Huh? Oh. I shouldn't have spoken to you the way I did either. It wasn't very nice of me. For the Traveler and Paimon, Kanich, and for Nana. I'm sorry too, Huni.
Hang on, I have to switch my sitting position.
That's more like it. Now you're best friends again. Guess so. Toba, if I ever say something mean about the Mountain King in the future, I'll make sure I say it to someone else, and not you. I'd better go buy some colored cloth for my dad now. He needs it for Turnfire Night. Let's play again some other time. See you, Toba. See you, Traveler and Paimon.
She's so cute.
Okay. I'll head home as well then. See you next time.
You're cute too.
Okay, take care, you two. Even though they said they're sorry, it looks like their friendship isn't as strong as it was before.
Times really are changing.
Let's just hope we can solve this once and for all. Come on, let's move on.
Okay. Oh yeah, the shiny. It was a radish. What a prize catch! Records of Hanan Pacha.
Huh? What's going on over there? Let's take a look.
Oh yes, I'm not distracted. Not at all. Oh?
Hey there! What's happening here?
A rehearsal for the Turnfire Night dance.
Ooh, there's a dance involved? Paimon wants to learn too!
Paimon wants to learn how to dance.
You don't know it? Ah, I guess you're not from these parts, huh? It's rare to see a new face around the tribe these days. I thought everyone would be keeping away.
Why do you say that?
Because of the Turnfire Night, of course. The Mountain King could wake up at any time. That's why we're holding an emergency ceremony. This isn't one of those fun and games festivals. For outsiders, it might even be a little dangerous.
Well, did you know that the Flame Bearer this time is actually gonna be an outsider?
Oh, I did hear about that. It's a first for sure. I would have loved to meet them in person.
Now you have.
What? Oh, it's you? Man, oh man. Well, this is a nice surprise. It's funny, I was just thinking that I'll probably miss out on meeting the new Flamebearer since I'm not taking part this time around. Then suddenly, there you are. Must be my lucky day.
There are enemies that say that. Must be my lucky day.
You're not taking part in the Turnfire Night? How come? You're not an outsider too, are you?
You must be joking. Watch this. Not bad, right? Yeah, I'm considered one of the better looking guys who dances beneath the pillars of the sacred flame. Been doing it a few years. Always gets the ladies out to watch.
Oh, very impressive. So why'd you quit?
Well, I feel like the whole Mountain King situation is getting more and more precarious. It's just not safe here anymore. One of our elders' Saurian companions even lost her life not long ago. The question is, what are we gonna do about this in the long term? But our leaders don't have any answers for us. They're probably too busy fighting about it amongst themselves. The way things are going, it's only a matter of time before it gets violent. So I figured, you know what? Now's as good a time as any to get away for a little while. Go do some exploring.
You look a little disappointed.
Disappointed? Nah. It's a great opportunity to go see the world. As every male scion of the canopy knows, wherever you are and wherever you go, the only way is forwards. We take pride in that. I won't forget my roots.
Fair enough. So what's your plan for the next step?
I managed to get in touch with the Saurian Relics Association.
Oh.
They gave me a simple test. Find a decent quality relic, and they'll make me a member.
What's the Saurian Relics Association?
Feel like we heard that before. Someone was talking about it. Or someone was part of it. Was it the dude who was near a waypoint? Like when I just arrived to Natlan? Was it that dude? Or was it someone else?
You've never heard of it? It's a group of amateur history enthusiasts who do research on the ancient Saurian era. They're all about collecting relics and remnants from that age. Speaking of which, the guy who was Flamebearer before you, I've heard that his Saurian buddy comes from that time.
A how? A how's a relic from an ancient Saurian civilization?
Oh, yeah, him. So you know those two already, huh? Then, do you know how they met? It was deep inside some mysterious ruin, and they signed a contract there. The association folks say that the kind of contract usually comes with a huge hidden cost.
I would say that the huge cost was putting up with a how. Because how could anyone put up with that kind of shit without a contract?
Really? That sounds ominous.
Who knows? But if it's true, Kanich can probably handle it. He knows what he's doing with weighing up contracts and costs and stuff. I doubt he'd make a contract that doesn't benefit him.
He should talk to Zhongli.
Strangely enough, I actually happened upon a strange mural a while back, and it looked to me like it was depicting a Saurian and a human involved in some kind of Saurian-era contract ritual.
Oh, does that count as a relic then?
You bet it does. I was all ready to go take a picture of it and use that as my entry ticket to the association. But after all the abyssal activity recently, I heard that area's been overrun by monsters. The best laid plans, huh? I'll just have to wait and see if things improve. Or... you look like you know your way around a fight. I don't suppose there's any chance you'd be able to help?
I'm not a mercenary.
If all you need to get is a picture, that should be pretty achievable, right? The Traveler deals with monsters all the time. It's a piece of cake.
Sure.
Wait, you're seriously gonna help me out?
Yes.
Come on, it's no big deal. Compared to some of the things we've been roped into before, this is nothing.
Pyro Archon above. You two have hearts of gold, you know that? You're the kind of people who could dive into the Turnfire deep in the bowels of the Night Kingdom and it wouldn't burn a single hair off your head.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Of course it is. All right, come with me. I'll show you the way.
Lead the way. Well, look at that. Now I actually need the waypoint that I came here to get. Ooh, I see shinies. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright. Hiya, dudes.
Busted. Illusion shattered. But a momentary distraction.
Ooh, that was a lot. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna grab those as well. There we go. Oh, how am I gonna get those? Can I get down there? Oh, that's mean. How am I supposed to get those? Well, I mean, to be fair, they're just from these enemies, so... Not exactly rare materials. There we go. Flowers.
There it is. It's inside these ruins. As you can see, the place is crawling with monsters.
Alrighty then. Stay back and take cover, Tiago. This could get dangerous. We'll take care of them.
Great minds think alike. I'm not about to cramp your style.
Thanks, dude.
There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
My apologies.
Let's just use this.
That should be the last of them. It's a good thing Tiago had the sense to stay in his hiding place, or things could have gotten really hairy for him. Hey, look! That's gotta be it, right? Definitely looks like a mural.
It's a little on the small side. Alright.
True. Now that you mention it, most ancient murals take up a whole huge wall. This looks more like someone with a paintbrush got bored and started doodling. It does match the story he told us, though. There's a Saurian and a human. So, is that supposed to be what an ancient contract ritual looked like? Whatever. We're not here to decipher it. Just photograph it. Let the show begin.
Let me just do a little bit of healing here real quick. Trying to learn the button combo still. Oh! Oh, it just does it right like that. Okay. That did not count. Well. Oh. Oh. This is how I needed to do it. Okay, take photo. There we go. I did not need to equip the camera.
That's a wrap. Let's take it back to Tiago.
So I need a lot of healing, though. He's gonna be there. Let me just take a really quick detour. This is gonna be quicker than Barbara. And then we go back. Whee!
You've been robbed?
There was a sparkly.
Oh, Ponche. And I thought my luck was bad.
I put blood, sweat, and tears into that, and now I've got nothing to show for it. Some gap-toothed goon stole it from me.
Tiago, is this the picture you were looking for?
Let me take a look. Yep, that's the one. Pyro Archon above, you two are superhumans. Hey, Ponche, come and say hi to these guys. They're gonna be the new flame bearers, and they're tough as nails.
Wait, are you the Traveler and Paimon?
Sparklies.
Huh? You already know each other?
I don't think so.
My nephew Toba's been telling everyone about you. He says you're crazy strong, super friendly, that you helped him out, and that you're gonna be our flame bearers this Turnfire night.
My nephew Toba.
Oh, so you're Toba's uncle. Great to meet you, sir. Sounds like we managed to make a bit of a name for ourselves.
Toba's not wrong, my friend. These two are honestly some of the nicest, most genuine people I've ever met. Everyone speaks incredibly highly of them. Seriously, if you're comfortable telling them about what happened, I guarantee you they'll sort it out in no time.
Really? All I want is to get the fruits of my labor back.
Allow me to explain. Ponche is a well-known scholar within our tribe, author of the widely acclaimed book, Yupanqui's Turnfire. Unfortunately, the book was stolen by a treasure hoarder a few hours ago.
I spent years of my life researching that book. I visited every last ruin, interviewed every descendant of every hero in our history. On the word Malipo alone, I covered at least 5 different interpretations of the meaning based on accounts from different villages.
It was an unparalleled masterpiece.
And now it's all gone. That little goon ambushed me during my morning walk. He snatched all of my belongings, including my entire manuscript.
Let me go kick his butt.
That book was everything to him. It's like they robbed him of his soul when they took it. Look at him. Lost and listless. He's a shell of the man he was.
Dear honored guests of our clan, I am but a helpless old student. If only for Toba and Tiago's sake, please help me, I beg of you.
Where were you ambushed?
See what I mean, Ponche? Now you've run into these two, your luck's about to change, big time.
I don't know if he's still there, but come on, I'll take you.
Okay, first of all, this sparkly, but there was also something in the background. I left something in here. Oh no, or did it reset the ones that were underneath that were like unattainable to me? It lifted them up? Is that what happened? I think that's what happened. That's kind of cool. Ooh. Nothing. Just a guy standing there. Wait, Warriors Challenge. There are warriors all over Natland who wish to train and hone their strength. And where there are those who train, there will be trainers. This latter group will prepare challenges of varying difficulty for those who wish to surpass themselves. Do your best to score as highly as possible during these challenges to obtain greater rewards. They say that each master trainer has 3 tiers of rewards readied. Oh. That does not show up on the map though. Should I mark that on the map somehow? Yeah, you know what? It's a fighting thing, so yeah. I'm gonna mark that on the map. Anyways, this is not the direction I'm going in. Whoa, back to the town. Backwards. Oh. Another one of those. Where are you?
Hey! You thieving rat! Give me my things back!
What do you want now, you old bum? God, you're a waste of space. Prepare to get shoved butt first into a tree hollow.
Butt first into a tree hollow? You know what? There's actually a Finnish phrase that goes like that. I dare you to try.
Oh, what's this? Brought a little bodyguard with you, huh? All right, let's see what you've got. What's this? Eat dirt, suckers!
Hey, he's trying to get away! You good? Let's chase him down.
Where did these Yuvkasaurs come from? Get away from me, you monsters!
Oh, the baby Saurians are blocking his path!
Go, baby Saurians!
Stop, please! By all the warriors, heroes, gods, and kings, I can't run any longer!
Wow, you need to build up your stamina, dude.
Please, I don't have your stuff anymore. Have mercy.
What did you do with it?
Oh yeah? Well, where is it then?
I threw it away.
Why do you steal something from someone and then just to throw it away?
You threw it away?
The old bum's bag didn't have a single mora in it. Just a tatty old book, worn out pens, and some old rags. All that time lying in wait was for nothing. I was so mad, I just threw all of it away.
Where?
Is that really the truth? Okay then, where did you throw it away?
The same place you found me. Look, I swear on the Pyro Archon it's the truth. May all my worldly possessions be turned to ash by Turnfire if I'm lying.
Okay, that's a pretty strong oath. What do we do now? It sounds like he's telling the truth.
Let's go back to see where we were and see if we can find anything.
Right. Let's hope nobody gets to the book before we do. We'll never get it back then.
Meanwhile, in a hidden cave. Ooh.
Although the Turnfire is a heroic symbol in Hoytzatlan, it always comes with the more ominous implication of eventual tragedy. This holds true for all bearers of this ancient name in recorded history. Each one of them died of non-natural causes, as if the specter of the Turnfire was always lurking in the background. This appears to suggest the existence of some higher power that is always watching the name-bearer, examining their actions, and eventually demanding payment in return. None can escape this payment, unless, perhaps, they could honestly swear by Turnfire to never make a single mistake in their entire life.
Well, that's not reasonable. We're humans. Humans make mistakes.
You Punky's Turnfire. What an incredible work on ancient name philology. I can't believe it was just lying there for me to take. Let me see. The author is Panche. Nice. A gentleman and a scholar.
Silence, book muncher. The great Kahula will suffer your droning voice no longer.
Do you truly find no joy at all in perusing such rich historical records?
Joy? What joy is there in this pointless drivel?
Well, it makes a pretty shocking prediction. Every bearer of the ancient name Malipo eventually meets a grisly end. Maybe that's the price you pay for the name that means price?
What? You're saying Kenichi will die a violent death? So I'll finally get to take over his body? When will that glorious day arrive? The great Gahulahau demands to know!
Wow, you are just irredeemable, aren't you? An agent of chaos down to the core. You make us Abyss Order folks look like saints in comparison.
Silence, maggot! To presume that anyone compares your kind with the great Gahulahau is sheer vanity. And if that day ever comes, oh, your doom will soon follow.
You don't need to lecture me about Doomsday. Here's what I know, based on countless historical texts. All civilizations will be reduced to rubble by the passage of time. From ancient kingdoms, to heavenly thrones, to worlds beyond, there are no exceptions. But from the ruins of every civilization, the dust will rise and never settle, thus transcending the confines of time. That dust is what we call a civilization's spirit. And you, great Gahulahau, are one such speck of dust from a bygone age. I've paid dearly for the chance to observe you up close. Now, let me take a good look at you. We'll see whether any memories of that age still remain inside you.
We're so sorry, Mr. Ponche, but we couldn't find your manuscript anywhere.
Does that mean all of my hard work was for nothing?
You gotta stay positive, Ponche. You might have lost the book, but the brains behind it are still intact. Surely you remember the main points at least?
The whole reason I worked so hard to get it finished before the Turnfire night is because I hoped that maybe it might help us find a way through these trying times. But now...
You mean you solved the Mountain King problem?
Well, not exactly. But I thought my research might at least be a starting point.
Oh, really? So what did you find out in your research?
I think the key to all of this lies in the power of Malipo.
Ponche, you know as well as anyone that ancient names don't hold any real power. Symbolic power doesn't count.
You're right, but Malipo may be a special case. Given that it first arose in the era of the first Pyro Archon, it might contain remnants of Xbalanque's power.
Yeah, I remember that story. My grandpa told it to me when I was a little kid. Maybe you're the special case. Most kids stop believing in that stuff by your age.
I'm not talking about childhood superstitions here. There is evidence.
Like what?
Like the fact that the Mountain King is still alive. Everyone attributes that to the power of the Abyss. But there's more to it than that. The key factor is that Burkina summoned the power of Malipo at the cost of his own life. If you don't believe me, then answer me this. How many other creatures can you think of who lived longer, not shorter, after being contaminated by the Abyss?
Traveler, different situation but similar idea. Doesn't this remind you of the hilly...
So, I came to the conclusion that Malipo must refer to some mysterious ritual involving a tit-for-tat exchange. It began with the first Pyro Archon, fell with the Grand Alliance, then was buried in the Night Kingdom. And now, it awaits the call of its new bearer.
Hey. Sorry to interrupt, Ponche, but you seem to be getting a little overexcited.
I'm sorry. I was originally planning on presenting my findings to Kenichi. I'd hoped he would be attending the upcoming ceremony.
Sounds to me like you dreamed up one fanciful theory to support another.
Kanichi, what are you doing here?
I more or less finished what I was doing, so I came to have a quick catch-up. Now a good time?
Kanichi! I'm onto something. I haven't worked out all the details, but you have to attend the Turnfire Night.
So Mr. Ponche here has done a lot of research on the history of the Turnfire, and thinks he might have found a way for you to solve the problem.
I'll be there, Ponche. Let's go.
Chat with Kanichi.
Here will do.
Have you found a way to summon a beastly rift?
Yeah. I'd like your help giving it a trial run tomorrow. If that works, we have our plan come Turnfire Night.
Sounds like you're not considering Ponche's idea.
You heard him. He hasn't worked out the details yet. We need a more practical solution with concrete steps to follow.
Yet? Are you saying you think he might actually be onto something?
I think it's possible, based on something I know about the war 500 years ago. Burkina didn't fall to the abyss. He was killed by the Mountain King in an episode of madness. In his final moments, Burkina made the fateful decision to not fight back, and instead pass his blood and power on to the Mountain King. Maybe he thought the Mountain King was stronger than him, and more valuable to the tribe. Or maybe it was just out of loyalty to his friend. Either way, I can believe the Turnfire was involved. Whether you think his sacrifice triggered it, or his fate was sealed from the moment he took the Malipo name, it makes sense to me.
How can you drop these truth bombs with such a straight face?
This is what I've gleaned from my many interactions with the Mountain King. His mind is so disordered. It took some time to piece it all together. The story Elder Trinidad told you was the more palatable version of events. The truth is even darker. The Mountain King's mind isn't just disordered. He is suffering and feels great shame. I believe he wants to be put out of his misery.
What? Then what should we do? Should we grant him his wish?
Of course not. We should help him move to a new home.
So your goal hasn't changed?
It's the only practical solution. The Mountain King is a hero to my tribe. An object of worship, even. Ending his life would be like desecrating a statue. Still, he's been the cause of multiple disasters, and we can't afford to have any more.
Ugh. Practical solutions hurt Paimon's brain. Can we follow our hearts next time?
Then let's break for the day. I've already found a suitable venue for tomorrow.
Wait till the next day.
The next day! I love that I can just skip the nights and have it just be daytime all the time.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Sure. Ooh, over there. The teleport. Alright. Alright, boss. Put me to work.
You're here. Very punctual.
That's me.
Oh, so the gruesome twosome come crawling back. Here to make amends after the gross irreverence you displayed last time? Very well. The almighty Dragon Lord Kahula shall grant you the audience that you seek. Now pucker up and kiss our feet.
No.
Kanichi, didn't you say you found him a teacher? He's just as out of control as ever!
Hey! No one gets to discipline the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula. No one!
When he gets angry, he looks like a tomato. How do you put up with this behavior?
Maybe because I've never had a gentle-natured companion like Paimon to compare against.
Is that a compliment?
Yeah, I see what I'm missing out on now. And it's a lot.
Knit! We could drown this measly flying ant in one droplet of spit! How dare you compare her to the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How? Oh, just wait till I possess your dead body! I will commit heinous atrocities, tear down your legacy, destroy your reputation, wreak havoc on your...
Traveler, Paimon, let's get down to business. Once we've opened the beastly rift, you're welcome to toss a How in there for a couple of days.
With pleasure. You don't need to ask twice.
I got my hands on this device in a trade. It's meant as bait, but it'll also stabilize the abyssal energy. The rift towns will tear through space to get to this. Once they're here, we take them out and claim the rift for ourselves.
How did you get your hands on this?
You'll find out soon enough. First, let's try this out. They'll tear you to pieces given half the chance, so be careful.
What the heck do you do? Oh.
10 points for agility.
Okay, hang on. Let me just... Oh,
Gotcha.
God, I can't see all of you.
Illusion shattered.
Whirling snow!
It started with these. Get rid of some of this crap. Hello, can I... Can't grab you. Oh, I did.
Take flight!
Locked on.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Are there even bigger ones on the way?
You see, Kinich? I'm a man of my word. In fact, I'd say I under-promised and over-delivered. Nifty little gizmo, isn't it?
Enjo. A man in Inazuman getup who dons a pair of bookish-looking spectacles and has a gentle, refined air about him. Gentle? In reality, he is a clerk serving with the Abyss Order, who in the past has gone by more than one name. He claims to be a marginal figure in the Order, and that he simply enjoys tracing historical remnants through the ruins of different eras, yet his true intentions remain unfathomed. Fighting is not his forte, but he takes joy even in defeat. You say fighting is not his forte, but he looks kind of scary.
I take it this is your true form?
Now that our deal is complete, it's time to start the next phase of our relationship. I made a promise to the great Kahula How, and now I'm here to seize your body for his use. Cliché, I know. The hero's trusted partner sells him out to the Abyss in a shocking act of betrayal. Cue bad guy speech and drawn-out death sequence.
Huh? Enju?
Enju.
Huh? Huh? What are you two doing here? Oh, Mr. Kinich, this is not what we agreed on.
Traveler, this is the gift I got you. I know you're looking for intel on the Abyss Order, so I thought he might be of use to you. But it looks like you've already met.
Yeah, we've met. I've beaten him up before.
Yikes. Frosty reception. Gotta say, I kinda pictured this moment going a little differently. Tears of joy welling up in your eyes as you say the words, "It's good to see you again, old friend."
It's funny you said frosty reception because I have a yucca in my party.
Don't be ridiculous. Sounds like you've been reading too many romance novels.
There we have it. Change is inevitable and nothing lasts forever. What a pity. Well then, time for you to meet the new me. This time, please call me Sanka.
The thing calling itself Sanka.
Sanka! Aha! So you're Glasses Guy! You tricked Huni and Toba into telling you a bunch of stories.
What's your real name?
What does it matter? A name is a superficial label. It's what's deep down inside that counts. And I've shown you the deepest parts of me.
You mean the masochistic parts?
That would explain a lot. Why else would you show up here and start acting like a wise guy? You looking for a fight?
I'll pass. I do rather like you, as I've said before. But my one quibble is that you really don't know your own strength.
Then what are you doing here?
Wait, of course! You're the one behind all the recent Abyss activity! Let Paimon guess, you've been provoking the Mountain King too!
Haven't I told you before? I'm not part of the inner circle who do our Highness's bidding. My interests are far more low stakes. I spend my time digging for truth in ancient doodads and books. You really think a benchwarmer like me is capable of more than that?
I investigated him. He's not connected to the recent events. Just happens to be in the area. So, I struck a deal with him. He helps me summon a rift. I allow him to do some historical research.
But that's all over. And now Kinich wants to hand me over to you. Well, I was hoping this would be an opportune moment to whisk away his body. That would have given me some more time to study the great Kahula How. But now I've run into you, which is just my luck. Or maybe I've incited the wrath of the Turnfire, and this is the price I have to pay. But I don't understand. What did I do wrong?
Everything? You tricked Huni and Toba.
Wait, does that count? Let me think.
How? You are the worst of the worst! Colluding with the Abyss Order against Kinich? How could you betray your partner?
There is no betrayal. The almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How is a partner to no one.
Because no one wants to be partners with you.
Don't worry, I told him to act as bait.
Yes, and you should have picked a bigger fish. The Abyss Order? Ha! What a joke. Not even a match for our lowly servant. I put up with this toad's croaking for days, and it was all for nothing.
It looks like your disciplinary measures have been less than effective, Mr. Enjo.
What did you expect? Behavioral rehab isn't really our thing. Otherwise, we might as well change our name from the Abyss Order to the Abyss Boarding School.
The abysmal disorder would suit you better. Kanish! Dispose of him! He is of no further use to us!
Traveler?
Be my guest, the Abyss Order is a threat to us all. Let him go, he'll never amount to much in the Abyss Order anyway. Let him go.
You see, this is why I like you. Still, you shouldn't underestimate me just because I'm a lowly clerk. I could never beat you in a straight-up fight. But when it comes to running away, I won't lose to anyone.
You chicken.
Do me a favor and remember how fast I disappear. Maybe then you'll show me a little respect next time.
Darn! He got away again! Couldn't you have stopped him?
It's alright. He's not worth our time and energy. Besides, it seems like he's in debt to a lot of people. I'm sure they'll keep him busy.
If you say so. Still, Paimon's kinda surprised that you actually struck a deal with someone from the Abyss Order.
To borrow that guy's words, names are superficial labels. Whether you call it the Abyss Order or anything else, it's a broad generalization at best. Think of it like apples that have fallen from a tree. If you tasted each one, you'd find that they're all at different stages of ripening. Even the unripe fruit blown off its branch before it's fully grown can still be brewed into a fine wine. Everything has its use.
Huh. Well, in that specific sense, maybe Enjo's not such a bad apple. Not rotten to the core, at least.
Of course! Only the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, is rotten to the core and evil beyond redemption.
Yes?
Ugh. So what exactly are you anyway? You're definitely the evilest little thing Paimon's ever met.
Don't worry, he can't hurt a fly.
Because you signed a contract?
You could say that.
Paimon heard that those kinds of contracts might come with a terrible cost attached. Is that true?
Such as a how watching me like a ravenous vulture?
See, I told you. I told you. That's the true price.
Vulture? Vulture? We
Tomato
are the
time.
Dragon Supreme, sovereign ruler of the Nation of Flame.
Let's pick this up another time. It's getting kinda late. You should go back and get some rest. Big day ahead. Tomorrow's Turnfire Night. Time to light the sacred flame and burn away the filth for a legendary 500-year-old warrior.
Oh yeah. Hearing you lay it out like that is making Paimon a little nervous. For all the work we've put in, it all comes down to tomorrow night. We have to make sure we solve this problem once and for all.
Then it can't hurt to say this one more time. Good luck to us both.
Good luck to us
See you
both.
tomorrow.
The last Turnfire Night. Alright, but I've been here for quite some time. I know that that's probably going to be the last thing for this quest, but I also feel like that might be a bigger thing that's going to be going on and might take us a while. So I'm going to leave that for next time because I want to be able to fully enjoy that. Let me heal. Let me get myself to a safe space, meaning out of here so that I don't accidentally trigger anything. You know what? Let's go here this time. This is a pretty place. That's gonna be it for today. We're gonna do the finale of this thing in the next one, and then we're gonna continue on to next adventures. It's either gonna be this world quest over here or going through the main story a little bit. I'm kind of tempted to go through the main story a little bit, just because I'm afraid that I'm gonna start this quest, do this, focus on this, and then I'm gonna be kind of in the same space with the main story. I don't know. Or maybe we'll do like a combination of both. I don't know. We'll see. But I do want to finish this, what we were doing now, before moving forward. So we'll do that. And then... we'll see what we're going to do.
The
Time will
world
tell.
remains constant.
Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, consider subscribing. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!